working with fate, not a moment too late. Showing the whole world nothing can get me down. Ooh, give me a break, yeah, yeah. Give me a break, 'cause I sure need one. Give me a break, yeah. I finally know where I belong. Give me a break, yeah. Give me a break, 'cause I sure need one. Give me a break, yeah. I finally know where I belong. Give me a break.
Hurry up, hurry up!
I'm coming. Watch this.
Now me!
No, Matthew.
Come on, Maggie, please.
How about this? I'll show you the zigzag and I'll show you the 180, but I am not showing you the 360. It's a professional move, and I don't show it to amateurs, all right? All right. Here we go. You ready, Matt?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of room for this one. Here we go. Okay, here comes the big one.
Wrong. The big one's already here. Maggie, what are you doing skateboarding in my living room?
It was Matthew's idea.
Maggie, don't you know it is dangerous to be skateboarding in a living room?
Now, skateboarding in a living room is not dangerous.
Oh, well, let me rephrase that. Don't you know that it is dangerous to be skateboarding in my living room?
Skateboarding past Madison Square Garden when a Twisted Sister concert lets out, that's dangerous. This is just a bad idea.
Oh, a bad idea.
Yeah, a pretty bad idea.
Yeah, well, I have a good idea.
A good idea?
Skateboard your butt out of here. Get out of here.
I know. Go to my room.
Hey, Joey, how you doing?
My teacher hates me.
What are you talking about?
He gave me extra homework again, Maggie. He hates me.
Oh, yeah, I know the feeling. I had a nun teacher, she hated me once. Sister Mary Margaret was her name. I made one remark about a penguin. You know, she gave me coat room duty for a whole year.
I just want to get out of this class. Or I want him to die.
Well, why don't you take my board, put down your books, go for a spin, it'll clear your head.
Thanks, Maggie.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, I'll bring it back later, okay?
All right.
All right. And now...
Hi, honey. I'm glad you're home. How was school?
Mr. Gronemeyer, he hates me.
Oh, Joey, please. You keep saying that.
He keeps hating me.
Joey, have you ever thought that maybe it's your fault?
Aunt Nell, grow up. Yesterday, we were studying the Gettysburg Address, and Mr. Gronemeyer asked me how much 77 years ago was. Can you believe it? A math problem right in the middle of history.
Joey, come on. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh, no? I didn't know the answer. So Mr. Gronemeyer made me write 7 equals 87 50 times. I hate Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, you watch your mouth. I don't ever want to hear you say that again. I have 3 heroes in my life. There's Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, and Al Jarreau.
Aunt Nell,
Yeah.
I am not the only one who doesn't like Mr. Gronemeyer. All the kids at school call Mr. Gronemonster.
You know what? This thing with you and Mr. Gronemeyer has just gone too far. I'm going to have to step in and do something about it. I'll get it.
I thought you said you weren't going to get involved. I mean, wasn't it you who stood up at the last PTA meeting and said children should learn to solve their own problems at school?
Yes, I did, and I meant every word of it. Now get out of my face.
Well,
Hello? Oh, Mr. Gronemeyer, you're right on time. Why don't you come right on up?
Aunt Nell!
Nell, how could you invite Joey's teacher over here?
Aunt Nell, I keep telling you he hates me.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Oh, please, of course it's a good idea. All my ideas are good. Besides, what kind of mother would I be if I didn't pay attention to my horoscope?
Your horoscope?
Yeah.
I didn't even think you knew your sign.
Oh, yeah, I'm a Virgo. But that was a long time ago. Anyway, I was reading. Listen to what it says. It says, when Jupiter aligns with Saturn, it sparks a maternal instinct. Someone you love very much needs your help. Someone who doesn't know what she's talking about will try to discourage you. Go ahead. Ignore her. Interfere. See, it says so. It's right there.
Nell, I'm a Taurus. Bull.
Oh, Annie, come on. It's just a casual little thing so Mr. Gronemeyer and Joey can get a chance to know each other. I even made a snack.
I'm surprised you didn't make a whole dinner. Say, save me some of that turkey, okay?
Oh, don't worry, honey. I made a ham, too. Mr. Gronemeyer, won't you come in? Oh, my goodness, what a lovely coat.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This is a lovely, lovely apartment.
Well, it's not as lovely as your lovely coat.
Oh,
Joey,
gracious.
we have company. Why don't you come over here and sit down, Mr.
Thank you, Miss
Gronemeyer?
Harper.
I do hope that you're hungry. Why don't you have some turkey?
No, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, okay. And why don't you have some homegrown vegetables? You know, I grow these myself.
I don't want to appear a fanatic, but I feel that human beings are too high up on the food chain to be eating animal meat. Don't you agree, Miss Harper?
Yes. Way, way, way too high. As a matter of fact, that really wasn't a real turkey. It was wax. Joey, Mr. Gronemeyer is here.
I want to thank you for inviting me here this evening. It is a pleasure to talk to an intelligent parent. I wasn't there, but I heard that last month, some idiot mother got up at the PTA meeting and in front of everyone said that children should learn to solve their own problem. Do you believe that?
Why, never. That's why I never go to those PTA meetings.
Wise woman. I love to see where my students live. It helps me to get to know them. Good magazine. I knew when I crossed that threshold that this was an intellectual, a positive environment.
Well, you do know that I work for a publishing company, and Joey's Aunt Addie works at the university, and, well, we both carry the American Express card. Would you excuse me for 1 minute, okay?
Miss Harper.
Yes. Joey, darling. He was studying.
What a pleasure it is to see you, sir.
Joey?
Mr. Gronemeyer, the reason I invited you over is because I thought that you and Joey should get a chance to know each other in a more casual atmosphere.
That is a wonderful idea, Miss Harper. With a kid like Joey, a special little boy, I don't go easy on them, as I'm sure he's told you. But he'll thank me later, believe me.
Thank him now, honey.
Thank you, Mr. Gronemeyer, sir.
Yes. When a kid leaves my 5th grade class, he can either go to the 6th grade or to Harvard.
Well, little Joey is going to Harvard.
Yes, I'm tough, but I'm fair. I know what the kids think of me, Joey. I know what they call me behind my back. Gronemonster. I don't mind. The irony is that's my real name, Gronemonster. Yes. My father changed it to Gronemeyer for professional reasons. He was a butcher.
Oh, my father was a minister. I didn't know we had so much in common.
What?
You know, lambs to slaughter.
Oh, I love teaching, and I love kids. They're the future of this country. I believe in education. That's why I play the lottery.
You know, we support education, too. Joey's Aunt Addie plays the lottery.
You won't believe this, but next week, I'm spinning the instant jackpot wheel. I'm guaranteed at least $10,000. Of course, I'm giving it all back to education in the form of a scholarship fund.
Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Oh, minister's daughter, minister's daughter. I've been practicing my spinning technique, so when I get up to that big wheel, I'll let it go. Ah!
Oh, my skateboard!
Oh, my goodness, are you all right?
Don't touch me! Call an ambulance!
And now I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey.
Haven't Haven't you gotten rid of that turkey yet?
Look, honey, I was waiting for you to get home from school. Listen, how's Mr. Gronemeyer? Did he come in? Was he in pain? What? Out with it? What?
All right, Aunt Nell, Mr. Gronemeyer did come in today, but he is a mess. He's got a neck brace, a back brace, and he walks with a cane. Aunt Nell, I'm telling you, I'm never going to get out of the 5th grade.
Just where did I go wrong? The man gets off of his bed of pain, he comes in, and he tries to impart some knowledge into that pea brain of yours, and all you can do is think about yourself.
If he'd fallen on his head, maybe he would have forgotten he hates me.
Joey, Mr. Gronemeyer does not hate you. He's a vegetarian. Vegetarians don't hate. Now, I want you to go wash your hands, because you're going to eat that turkey. Somebody's going to eat it, okay?
Oh, wait, now I'm stuffed. All the kids at school shared their lunches with me to thank me for what happened to Mr. Gronemeyer.
Get back here. You stay right there, okay? Hello? A delivery? Oh, it must be my shoes. Come on up. Okay, bye. You know what? That's what's wrong with you kids nowadays. You just don't appreciate the sacrifices that your teachers make for you. I want you to know that I owe everything that I am to my teachers.
What are you, Aunt Nell?
Get out of my face. Ooh, hi. Yes,
Just sign right here, ma'am.
Yes. Listen, do you have any children?
No.
Oh, honey, you are so lucky. 'Cause I tell you, children nowadays just don't appreciate the sacrifice that the teachers are making for them, you know? It's like my little boy's teacher. He just got off his bed. My shoes cost $2.2 million.
The shoes are mine. The summons is yours. Mr. Gronemeyer's suing you for $2.2 million. Have a nice day.
Addie, what are we all doing here?
I don't know. All Nell said was for me to get you all down here. She says she has a surprise.
Surprise! Turkey! Oh, well, I guess you're all wondering why I asked you down here.
We were kind of curious.
Okay. I'm sure you all heard about the little accident that Mr. Gronemeyer had here on the skateboard. Would you like white or dark meat?
I'll have the part that goes over the fence last, if you know what I mean. Nell, what are we all doing here?
Well, you know what? The cutest thing happened. You see, I ordered some shoes from Bloomie's and I expected them to be delivered. Yeah. And this girl came to the door, but she wasn't delivering my shoes. It seems that Mr. Gronemeyer is suing for $2.2 million.
Suing?
What do you white mean anybody?
That guy must have broke a part of his body I don't even have.
Nell, honey, why didn't you tell me this guy was suing you for so much money?
Well, Addie, honey, I would have told you earlier, but it seems that he's suing all of you.
Oh, wait
Wait a minute, honey. You know, your name is on the lease, and this is your apartment building, and Maggie, it was your skateboard.
So,
welcome to the Millionaires Club. Relax. It's not as bad as it seems, okay? I went to see a lawyer today, and he says that in law cases like this, you know, $2.2 million is really like a ballpark figure.
Oh, yeah, well, I wish I had a bat.
You know what? I do hope you're not about to get emotional, okay?
Wait a minute. I have a question, all right?
Uh-huh.
All right. What do the lawyers say?
Well, the lawyer says that we're dead meat. Speaking of dead meat, would anybody like a wing?
Actually, I would. Yeah, I would. That would be great.
Please just calm down. You know, it's not like it's coming out of our pockets or anything. We all have insurance.
Nell, have you taken a look at our renter's policy? We're only covered up to $100,000.
See, I can't put in another claim with my insurance company. They'll cancel me. I've had 4 lawsuits at my restaurant for the past 6 months.
Well, won't you quit serving food?
Guys, come on, please. Look at it this way. At least we got $100,000 in the kitty.
oh, that's just great. Now we only owe $2 million.
You know what? I don't know what you're getting so upset about. If you were to take the time and divide it by 5, you would know that we each only owe $400,000.
Will you just calm down? Now, listen, I think somebody should just go and talk to the guy. You know, reason with him.
Yeah.
Tell him that our policy doesn't cover $2 million. The best it'll cover is $100,000.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, so I guess we should choose somebody to go throw themselves on Mr. Gronemeyer's mercy.
You know, I think we should do this democratically, too. Fair and square, you know, the American way. Look, I'll go in the kitchen, I'll get a bowl, and then, you know, we can write our names and we can pick. You know what? I think that Addie should write the names because she has a lovely handwriting. Girl can't spell, but she has a lovely handwriting. And you know what? I think that whoever goes to Mr. Gronemeyer should not go to him with a chip on their shoulder. Because...
Joey, how come I can't play with the skateboard anymore? Because I'm being punished, Matthew, and if grown-ups punish one kid, they always punish the other. It makes him feel in control. It's not fair. I know, Matt, but nobody ever said being a little brother was fair. Oh. Matt, I think Mr. Gronemeyer's faking. He's not hurt. How do you know he's faking? Remember when we faked sick so we wouldn't have to go to Lynn Tucker's ballet recital? Your face turned red and you wheezed real loud. That was the best sick I ever saw you do, Matt. Thanks. You were good too, Joey. And I know Mr. Gronemeyer's faking. If you're really sick, you don't want to talk about it. But if you're faking, all you do is talk about it. Mr. Gronemeyer talks about it all the time. He's faking. And Matt, you know what the worst part is? Aunt Nell believes him. It is sickening. Sickening. Joey, will I always be a little brother? Yeah. Oh.
Joey, what are you doing still here at school? I thought you had basketball practice.
Gronemeyer kept me after school again. I forgot the preamble to the Constitution. Big deal.
Well, honey, it is a big deal.
Aunt Nell, what are you doing here? You know the preamble to the Constitution.
Well, honey, I came here to talk to Mr. Gronemeyer to see if I could talk him into settling, you know.
For how much?
Well, I got $100,000.
Aunt Nell, Mr. Gronemeyer is suing you for $2.2 million. And you're asking him to settle for $100,000? Aunt Nell, that's almost a 95% drop.
I thought you didn't like math problems in the middle of history.
Hello, Miss Harper.
Oh, Mr. Gronemeyer.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for the flowers and the candy and the subscription to Ebony. Could you help me to my chair, please?
Sure.
Oh, please, quickly. The pain in my left leg is excruciating.
Here.
Oh,
There.
Sitting down. Sitting down, people take that for granted, you know. It's like breathing. You never miss it till it's gone.
Oh, true.
I was just talking to Mr. Sawyer, my colleague, in the men's room a few minutes ago. I have to use the large stall now. And he pointed out to me that to some people, $2.2 million might seem like a lot of money.
Well, to some people, it might even seem ludicrous.
And on the other hand, it's a small price to pay for the loss of one's career. Could you move my left leg, please?
Yes,
Just
yes.
move it.
There.
Oh, thank you. It gets stiff if it's in one position for too long. Oh, Miss Harper, I don't think I'll last the week.
Oh, Mr. Gronemeyer, don't say that. Where's that fighting spirit? Come on. You'll teach again. You'll type again. You'll laugh again. You'll love again. You'll never walk alone.
You know, I was planning to give any of the money I won in the lottery to to begin the Emily P. Gronemeyer Scholarship Fund. Emily P. Gronemeyer.
Is that your mother?
A saint. All that poor woman wanted from life was a son who was a teacher. And now that dream has been crushed. Like my legs. Crushed. I'll have to use every penny for medical expenses. Around-the-clock nurses, physical therapy. Oh, but here I am, rattling on about the loss of my life's work and my mother's failed dream. And you have something important you want to say to me?
No. I just want to know that when I make out that check for $2 million, do I still Gronemeyer with a E-I-O-Y? Please, leave me alone. You weren't there. You did not see the poor man. He was all racked in pain. Joey, get out here. You know what? I had to straighten out his knee before he passed out in agony. Wait a minute. If you don't believe what I'm saying, why don't you ask Joey about Mr. Gronemeyer, okay?
He's faking.
Go to your room.
I want to hear from the kid. Joey, are you sure?
Yeah, and Matthew agrees with me.
Well,
Come on,
I speak for myself. I am going to get a lawyer to handle this case for me.
Everybody, stop it! I can't stand this! I mean, what's going on here? It happened in your apartment, in your building, on your skateboard, which makes it community property. You know what? This is all your fault. Yes. I mean, come on, people. There are more important things in life than money. I mean, just where are your priorities? I mean, don't you care what kind of example you're setting here for little Joey? You know, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with America. And I, for one, I just can't take it anymore. I just can't do this anymore. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave.
You people can stay here, and you can decide if you want to save this great country of ours or not. Okay?
America, America, you know what? Let me tell you people one more thing.
That's the last time I get sued with them.
Gronemeyers are spinning the jackpot lottery wheel. I better watch. He'll probably give us a pop quiz. And now, I am telling you, he hates me.
He does not.
Oh, my goodness, there he is.
Look at him. Look at all that pain on his face.
He's faking.
I see, Mr. Gronemeyer, that you suffered an accident. We're awfully sorry about that, but we're so pleased that your lovely wife, Sherry, is with us today, and she'll be spinning the wheel for you.
She hates me, too.
She does not.
Sherry, Lloyd, good luck. Spin the wheel.
Come on, come on, come on, big bucks. Come on, honey, come on. Come on.
Close to the...
Uh-oh. Ah! He
Lloyd, congratulations. You've certainly made a remarkable recovery.
Oh, is it hot in here?
Mr. Gronemeyer, before you leave, do you have any special plans for spending the money?
Oh, you bet I do. I'm buying an island in the Caribbean. And I'll never have to look at a damn kid again.